What up, y'all? I want to speak on a young gentleman who's technically a boxing blogger, but he has a loyalty to certain fighters and also people who aren't technically a fighter, but someone who isn't a technical fighter, but someone that is connected to fighters. Firstly, I'll say this. I used to check out his platform. I used to be subscribed. I thought this man was just 100. You know, I felt like he was very, very credible in some of the things he used to say and speak on. You know, I thought he was very unbiased at first. I thought he wasn't the person that would choose teams or be on sides. I just thought he would just use his platform to speak his unbiased mind on boxers and things going on in boxing. But then I noticed things started taking a turn once the talks between Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence was starting to surface, and it started getting a little more heated between certain people who rock with Bud Crawford and people who rock with Errol Spence. I mean, it's apparent and it's clear that he's a pro Errol Spence fan. He's not gonna be fair when it comes to both fighters. I think he's just gonna just cheerlead for Spence, and that's gonna be what it is. And he's gonna always make sure the narrative is spun towards, Spence in a positive light. And he'll make sure that anything negative or anything that is contradictory or just suspect coming out of Errol Spence's camp, he's going to ignore that, and he's going to keep highlighting whatever he thinks is credible to Errol Spence while tearing down Bud Crawford. And if anybody disagrees with him and his perspective on that, then he'll use his arrogance and his ego now, because his platform is he has a pretty big platform now. I feel like that's what that's the route he goes with it. Okay, that's fine. That's his right. But this is where I feel like this gentleman is now biting off more than he can chew, and he is overstepping his boundaries, and it's going to hurt him in the long run. First of all, he goes by Champside. You're now locked in. So Champside retweeted or shared a tweet or post from J. Prince Sr. And I guess he felt like he could relate to what J. Prince Sr. posted. And not only he shared it, but I guess he made, I don't know if he made a video or not, but I think he put his little 2 cents in on it. I don't think that was a smart thing to do. This nigga J. Prince Sr. is a clown in a lot of our eyes, especially with his behavior. I don't give a damn what his reputation is. I don't care how many people fear this dude. If you are rocking with or supporting someone like J. Prince Sr., you a goofball, in my book. And on the last part of J. Prince Sr.'s post, it says, "See how powerful you are?" with the question mark. So J. Prince's ego and his arrogance, I guess he feels like because of so many different people on platforms attacking him, and he's getting pushed back for things he said, and now people are starting to humiliate him and expose him for his act, and acting like a mobster, acting like a mob boss when really he's just a music executive. We got a lot of young niggas that's willing to crash out for him at any given time. He got people on payroll, but that don't make you a mob boss, and that doesn't make you a credible person or respectable person because you do that. Especially when you only do it towards your own people. You don't do it to nobody else, but you're this mob boss towards black people when you're supposed to be black. So Champside supports this guy who was present when Duke the Jeweler, or excuse me, whose sons were present when Duke the Jeweler and Takeoff were killed. These guys have been setting up these dice games with all of these thugs, these goons that got money, got a lot of guns, and they trigger happy. So Champside supports this guy, supports the father of these young men. And you can't make excuses for J. Prince Sr. because J. Prince Sr. could have already came out and shut down what they were doing in general if he had this power. If he was that powerful, why weren't you powerful enough to stop these young crash outs from killing Duke the Jeweler or Takeoff? Or why weren't you so powerful enough to tell your sons, hey, what are y'all doing? Set up these late night dice games. It's illegal gambling, first of all. These niggas don't have enough sense to just go to Vegas, but they think it's okay. You a hood nigga. You a real nigga if you can, shoot some dice with thousands of dollars on the ground, with a lot of money at stake. So you side with this, Mr. Champside. You support this garbage. Now I'm starting to feel like everything is all intertwined. From PBC, J. Prince Sr., Mob Ties, Champside, Boxing Ego. It seems like it's certain bloggers, boxing bloggers, who have a loyalty to PBC and everybody that's connected to PBC. Champside, stay in your lane, bro. Stay in your motherfucking lane, bro. You tweaking. Now you getting too arrogant, and your ego is overshadowing your logic and your thinking when it comes to your platform. Your platform should just be nothing but just boxing. But now you are involving yourself in street business and street situations. You're not a street blogger. You're a sports boxing blogger. Stay in your lane, bruh. It's not good on your reputation. And trust me, you're losing a lot of respect from people because of your loyalty to certain individuals. What happened to being your own man, being your own king, your own God? Stop playing sides. Stop supporting toxic men who are not bringing any good to the communities. J. Prince Sr. is not someone you should aspire to be like. It's not someone you should be subscribing to nor sharing any information of. You should not be sharing no information coming from J. Prince Sr. at all. This man is still stuck in his time instead of being with the current times, and he's getting in beefs with young 20-something-year-old men. This man is, I don't know, almost 60, almost 70. And you find yourself to be excited because he said power. So you side with that. You think you got as much power as J. Prince Sr., sir? That you got off on that, huh? Hell yeah, this is what I'm talking about right here, man. It's like, you know how powerful you are when people talking shit about you. Be careful, Mr. Champside. When I say be careful, I'm not saying it like it's a threat. I don't have no problem with you, brother. I have a problem with what you're doing, your behavior, but I don't have a problem with you as an individual. I don't even know you, sir. But I'm addressing you because I feel like now you're taking an approach to you're taking on a responsibility that should not be yours. You don't have to speak out for J. Prince Sr., bro. You don't even have to put anything out to support that Mob Ties garbage, bruh. Stay in your lane, dog. J. Prince Sr. is not a great example of a man that you should be promoting and or supporting. nor Jay Prince Jr., any of those clowns. His sons were a bunch of privileged boys. They never grew up in the hood. They never had it rough. They never had to suffer. They never had to grind. Maybe you did, but this nigga, no. Senior did, but the only thing was Senior used that. He gained some power, and he's been abusing his power. And he's only abusing his power on his own people. So Champside, stop playing these games, bro. Stop trying to get clickbait. Stop being an opportunist, and just stay in your lane, man. Grow your platform off of what you've been doing from jump. Don't start involving yourself in this other stuff, because I don't want other people to be involved and they start targeting you, and your platform. You got a big platform, man. Be humble. If you're going to have an ego and be cocky and have an ego off your platform, what you talking about when it comes to boxing. But leave this Jay Prince Sr. crap out of here, man, because Jay Prince Sr. is damaged goods. You're going to see what transpires. But don't you involve yourself in this crap, bro. Live your life.